What's up guys, it's your girl Love Sammy, and today I'm going to be doing a video on how to be a successful PCA slash homemade, same thing. But before I get started, please like this video, comment down below. If you're in the healthcare field, you should comment down below and let me know your position. So let's go ahead and get started, okay? I have some tips. I wrote them down on my notebook. So, well, first of all, I'm gonna give y'all the definition of a PCA. It's like someone who comes into the home and takes care of the elderly, whether it's giving medicine, preparing lunch, cleaning their clothes and their linens, things of that sort. So that's some examples. Make sure their teeth are brushed, they get in the shower, they're, in and out safely, things of that nature. Just really simple things, but I enjoy it. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I would recommend being a PCA, working with clients, because everybody is different. Like everybody is totally different, because you have some clients that are doing really good. You just need to make sure that they take their medication, and they may need some help. They can't use a microwave, so you warm up some food or make a sandwich for them. So, and then there are some that need to be fed and, in their bed and need sponge baths and things like that. So everybody's different. Every client is different. I refer to them as clients and not really patients. They're just clients, in my opinion. That's what we go by in my company where I work for. So the first thing I recommend is being patient, because you can't pretty much do any type of job if you're not patient. So, as of course, with older clients, older people, they are a little bit slower with walking, eating, getting things out. So you really just have to be patient and give them some time. Like, don't overwhelm them. Like, if you ask them a question and they seem a little, or they don't understand, or they're not talking loud enough or clear enough, just give them some time, let them think about it, and give them a little second, give them like 30 seconds, ideas of what they're saying, or just walking. Make sure you are behind them. So if they try to fall backwards, I usually put my hand on the client, so I know, like, because sometimes before you know it, you turn around or you look at something and they're already falling back. So I tend to just, in some type of reassurance, so I usually put my hand on their back and just kind of help them out, because they may wobble or lean back, and I just kind of push them back or kind of get them back centered. So definitely be patient with all your clients. You have to be really patient. And there are some clients that just love to talk. One of my other clients talks. Great man, but he just loves to talk. And you also have to be patient in that aspect. Like, he really doesn't need any help, but he just loves to talk. So you may not get enough of something from one client and a lot from another client. So just be patient, open-minded with the client. Another thing is going back to helping, like supporting the clients, whether it's just a simple walking behind them or getting them in and out of the tub or in and out of the bed. That does require a little bit of strength. So what I would recommend is going to the gym or do some at-home workouts, do some like curls or push-ups to really keep that strength in your arms, because you have clients that are 90 pounds and then you got some that are 200 pounds. So with those like clients that are a bit much like bigger in weight and a little bit more fragile and need more assistance, they do have certain equipment to help get the client in and out of the bed and per se like the shower or the tub. But my clients, they just need a simple, like, not necessarily a push, but you know what I mean. But definitely work your arms out, work your core, not so much, but legs. Like, make sure you're really flat on your feet. Don't lock your legs and don't have your feet too close together, because you may need to, sometimes you may lose your not necessarily your step, but your balance trying to help them out. So I would just say recommend just working out however you can, maybe 10-15 minutes a day. Get some weights, like I said, push-ups, something some leg workouts to keep you in shape, healthy, and strong enough to not only support the client, but yourself when, you get a little unsteady. So that's another thing. And then a third thing is be encouraging, because, a lot of these clients are older. They have been through physical, emotional, all kinds of stress and, pain. So what I do with my clients, I'll just tell them when we get them dressed up for the day, I'll say, you look good. You look nice. Speak in a way that they can relate. Like, oh, you look sharp today. You look sharp today. You look really nice. You look handsome. Just give them some type of confidence to really make them feel good. You want a little compliment here and there. So I just tend to compliment my clients. They'll just be like, oh, you eating really good. Because, some clients, they don't eat or perform a task that good. They have their days or moments. So if they're really doing good that day, I really encourage them and compliment them. And even if they're not doing so good that day, I'll tell them, look, let's, we're going to have a great day today. And things like that. Just really give them some type of positivity, because a lot of the clients are sick and really sick. So they're looking at life kind of like in a negative aspect. So just really try to encourage and compliment appropriately the clients, they love it, so that's what I would say. Encourage them. Encourage liquids, lunch, dinner, breakfast, whenever you're there. And sometimes you have to help feed them, but just give them some type of encouragement, some type of motivation to get through the day, because you just never know what they're really going through behind closed doors. So be encouraging, be that motivation they need, And then the fourth thing is talk loud, not like obnoxious, don't scream. But some clients, are deaf or have dementia. Sometimes they kind of wander off. So to keep their attention and so you guys can communicate effectively, I would recommend talking a little bit louder than you usually would, because I've came in contact with a lot of nurses that talk loud, that deal with older people, they tend to talk louder, and that's not me. I really don't talk loud, but I had an old client that I kind of had to talk a little loud, respectfully and professionally, but he just really couldn't hear me. So even if they're not deaf, still talk clearly, professionally, and a little louder, so you guys can, there's good communication, And then what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth thing is let them be independent as possible. Like I said, every client is different. You have total care per se, where they can't really get out the bed, and then you have people who just need a simple assistance with lunch or just getting in and out the tub per se. So because of OSHA and everything, I can't really disclose too much, but in a general saying, one of my clients, he does really good. He can walk and talk. We go up and down the neighborhood. We sit outside and talk. He has a garden and things like that. He's really mobile. And so really, I think I'm just there for company at this point. But it is what it is. Great, not so much hard work. Who doesn't like a smooth shift, right? So what I would do is just with him, I really don't have to do anything for him, but just prepare his meals and help him in and out of the shower. But because of my schedule, I'm not there in the mornings when he takes showers. So pretty much all I have to do is prepare the food, clean up, clean the bathroom and the bedroom, really simple things, versus the other client that wasn't doing so good. Pretty much sponge baths, had to feed them by hand, things like that. But even with that, still encourage them and make them independent as possible, as much as possible. So with that per se, the client who can't really eat, But I would say I would still try to let him, because he's decreasing every week. He was decreasing. So at first he could eat, but then after a while he couldn't. So still at that time, still just try to get them to eat. You know, you may give them a couple scoops and then put it back in their hand, the fork or spoon, put it back in their hand, and they usually will get it at that point. Or brushing their teeth, any little thing that they can do. I just recommend you to, even if they don't get it all the way, like per se showering or bathing, even though they're not really getting it, let them do it, and then I will go back and get it real good, you know. Or eating, if they get a little tired after eating for so long, then you go in and help them. You know, if they ask for help, or you notice that they're not getting it after a while, things like that. Just have them be independent as possible, but also be there with your undivided attention to make sure they don't fall or choke or things of that nature. Hope that makes sense. And y'all, please excuse my hair. I'm gonna get it done like next week. Okay, the last thing that I would recommend is, which is, I mean, it's not mandatory unless it's on the care plan, but just try to do some activities with them, depending on the client's ability. Like I said, one of my clients, we go out in the neighborhood and walk. My other client can't do that. So we would, even if they can't really move around, just talk or put some music on, try to make them dance, you know what I'm saying? With that client, that's pretty much all we could do, is sit there, have a conversation with him, ask some questions like, what's your favorite color, and things like that. Real basic questions, get their mind going, and just put on some music for them, try to dance and things of that nature. Chess, like one of my clients likes chess. If you like, some clients like card games and things of that nature. Just figure out what they like. Ask them, or usually their family members will help you out and let you know, hey, they really like playing Uno or chess or going for walks, sitting out on the porch, whatever they like doing, just do that. You know what I'm saying? It's usually not a lot. So just try to keep them engaged the time you're there, that period of time that you're there. That's what I would recommend. So I usually personally with my clients will go outside, go for a walk, play chess, things of that nature, play music, have them dance, something that they can relate to. So some clients like blues or country or even like hip hop music, you know, just kind of get that, you know, it take all that effort really goes a long way, and you'll feel great about yourself at the end of the day. You're like, oh, I really helped somebody out, somebody's family as well, you know, and that particular clients. So it's blessings, and if you guys are into that, it's a blessing. And karma, good karma. You put out good things will come to you. So that gives me the motivation to get up every morning and like I'm actually helping somebody, you know, who really needs that help, whether it's physical or even mentally. You guys are important. I appreciate all of the healthcare workers, from the hospitals to in-home to traveling nurses. Everybody is important right about now, especially with this pandemic. I encourage and appreciate all of the healthcare employees that are really risking their lives and taking care of everybody who needs help. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please comment down below. If you're in the medical field, what's your position? And share this video to anybody who has questions about being a PCA or, you know, help Homeaid. Hit the bell button so you'll be notified every time that I make a video. And I will link my Instagram right here, _SHNCE_. And I don't get on Snapchat anymore, but there's no point because I don't get on Snapchat anymore. So check out my business website. The link will be down below as well. If you guys are interested in all natural beauty products, I have some body scrubs, body oils, sprays, all that stuff. So go down and check it out. And I will talk to you guys later, and be safe.